Once again back to my YouTube channel Sriram Devarajan. Today I am going to solve problem from CSIR NET Mathematical Science question paper. This problem was asked in June 2012 from real analysis. It is from part C question. The problem is which of the following is or are correct? A 1 plus 1 by n power n plus 1 tends to E as n tends to infinity. Option B 1 plus 1 by n plus 1 divide power n tends to E as n tends to infinity. Option C 1 plus 1 by n power n tends to E as n tends to infinity. Option D 1 plus 1 by n square power n tends to E as n tends to infinity. It was asked in June 2012 CSIR NET Mathematical Science question paper. It is from part C. Part C, one options or more than one options must be a correct one. We have to check all the options for part C, whether option A is correct or option B or option C or option D. First option is given 1 plus 1 by n power n plus 1 tends to E as n tends to infinity. Solution option A. Limit n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by n power n plus 1. If limit n tends to infinity, this 1 by n tends to 0. It is of the form 1 power infinity. For this kind of problem, I have to apply this result. This 1 by n is some f of x. This n plus 1 some g of x. The formula is or the result is e power limit n tends to infinity f of x into g of x, because it is of the form 1 power infinity. Limit n tends to infinity 1 by n into n plus 1. Which is equivalent to e power limit n tends to infinity n plus 1 by n is equivalent to e power limit n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by n divided by n 1 cancel 1 by n tends to 0, therefore e power 1. Answer is option 1, that is option A. We get the final answer after limit n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by n.
Hello everyone.
1 plus 1 by n power n plus 1. This is approaches to E. Similarly, I am going for option A is correct one. Now I am going for option B. What is option B? Limit n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by n plus 1 divided power n. Again, after limit n approaches infinity, 1 by n plus 1 tends to 0. It is of the form 1 power infinity. Again, I am using the same result. E power limit n tends to infinity 1 by n plus 1 into n. It can be written as e power limit n tends to infinity n by n plus 1, which is equal to e power limit n tends to infinity. Take n outside in the denominator, it becomes 1 by n. N cancel. Answer is e power limit n tends to infinity 1 by 1 plus 1 by n. Limit n tends to infinity, 1 by n tends to 0, e power 1. Answer is E. Therefore, option B is correct one. Now I am going for option C and option D. A and B correct option. I am going to check it out for option C and option D.
तो यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है हमारे
option C, limit n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by n power n square. Limit n approaches infinity, 1 by n tends to 0. Again, it is of the form 1 power infinity. The same result I am going to apply. E power limit n tends to infinity. I think f of x is 1 by n, g of x is n square. This is nothing but e power limit n tends to infinity n square by n. E power limit n tends to infinity n. This is e power infinity, which is equal to infinity. Option C is not the correct option. Similarly, I am going for option D. Option D, limit n tends to infinity 1 plus n square power n. Again, 1 by n square tends to 0 as n tends to infinity. Again, it is of the form 1 power infinity. I am going to use the same result. E power limit n tends to infinity 1 by n square into n. Here f of x is 1 by n square, g of x is n. E power limit n tends to infinity n by n square, e power limit n tends to infinity 1 by n. This is nothing but 1 by infinity e power 0. E power 0 is 1. Option D is not the correct option. For this problem, part C question, only option A and option B is the correct option, and option C and option D is not the correct option. I will upload more videos from CSIR Net Mathematical Science question paper. Subscribe my channel, like my channel, share my channel to your friends. Thank you.